it's Taco 9, man. Welcome back to the channel. As you can see from the thumbnail, I'm still working on the car, man. We're trying to have this thing running, by the end of the week. We got most of the fuel system in. We got it rained last night too, so got a little water on it, but it shouldn't be no issues or whatever. But we got the fuel pressure regulator. It's an EFI one. It was like $40-something on eBay. On Amazon. This is an Amazon bill, by the way. We got the dash 10 fittings. This is, y'all just give me for a minute. This goes from here to the back of the sump. This is gonna go from here around to right here. And this is my return. Everything's dash 10. I like the push lock. Them A&M fins, I ain't got the patience, to mess with them. So, this, the push lock side to side, the hose on it. Just got it mounted right now. Got to secure it and all that stuff. Just trying to make room. I ordered 20 feet worth of hose, but it, we ran out of hose, so I had to order that. Some adapter fittings, and it's ran up under the car. So I'll get up under in a minute. It's ran up under the car into the cell. It's 10-gallon cell. 20-gallon cell that I got off of eBay for about $100 or so. We had to mount it. My buddy Popeye, he cut me a little hole right there. Got everything sitting up under there. It's gonna be my vent for my sending unit. This is gonna be my return. It's pretty big. A lot of people say, I won't be able to put no music in here or whatever, but I believe I still could, I could put me something nice and small up there. I really ain't know all that music stuff. I was gonna cut this out, this little spare tire area, and put me a plate right there. But I want to leave it as original looking as I could. A lot of people ask me, why did I go with the sail over the tank? At the time I was doing some reading, and it was just, everybody was like, get this tank, get this harness, all that other shit. And I was like, well, fuck it. So I talked to my buddy Popeye. He got a sail in his trunk as well. Asked him, what all it would take to do it. And he was like, just mount it, run your lines, your pump, you'll be good to go. So here we are. Only thing is, it's gonna suck having to go to the gas station and, have to open this thing up. Hell, I still don't know how to work this damn thing. But anyhow, under the car, if you look, it's kind of messy under here right now, but as you can see, we got a dash 10 push lock as well. I got a little eBay, Amazon big oil filter dash 10, and then it runs into my Holly pump, as you can see. So all that shit runs back up to the front. Here's the harness for it, and I haven't wired anything up and whatnot yet, but it's mounted up in there, ready to go. Everything sits flush. Everything. So yeah, that's basically the fuel system for the most part. I was gonna mount the regulator over there, but I figured since I had all this room right here, mount my regulator and probably some other miscellaneous stuff right there. But I know a lot of people say that dash 10 is overkill, but if I ever decide to, put a blower or turbo or whatever on the car, it'll have enough to supply it. I'm running the stock injectors that come on the Trailblazer SS intake. Right now, I had to run the adapters for my wire harness. So I think it's EV1 to EV6, if I'm not mistaken. But this car will be on it will be on 93. I was thinking about going E85, but we don't have that many E85 gas stations in the area, so 93 it is. I might, if I decide to race it, I might do a splash of a C16 or 110 or whatever the guys use. I've been out the game for a while, so I'm not really up to par on the fuels they use to race. I know the newer cars race E85, C85, and all that other stuff, but I'm just used to 110. So a lot of people ask me why I use the factory fuel rail. It was here. I just found the 3/8 adapter to dash 3/8. I think it's 3/8 or some shit to 5/16 or whatever the dash 10 push lock. So we got enough room back there to run that back around there. So that's probably a little hose, which I'm gonna probably finish that up today when the stuff gets in. But yeah, man, the project's it's on the way. It's coming. Hopefully it fire up here within the next day or so. I was gonna mount the ECU right here, but then I seen a lot of guys, somehow I'm gonna have to drill a hole over there in the body somewhere and run all that in the car, because I want my ECU in the, right line the floorboard, glove compartment. I seen Amazon make some brackets that fits in the firewheel. As you can see, it'll go, y'all gotta excuse the interior, boy, I got a lot of shit, but I want to mount it at least where it'll be right there in the floorboard, somewhere down there, glove compartment. I don't even think this shit, I don't even think that opens none of that shit. It probably does, I'm not sure. I probably can pull that plate. Actually, hold on, guys. Damn, I was walking. I probably can, push comes to shove, probably can unbolt this plate and we'll finesse a little bit of that in there and just run the harness. Put some kind of thing over to protect it from getting cut, and we'll just run it in the car, and then I just mount everything back there, because I don't think nothing behind that plate, so everything can be on the back side of that plate, and then the regulator sits right there. We're running a Gbody radiator, which it will fit. I went on the LS Swap Gbody forums. It will fit. We're gonna use the Gbody clamp, the Gbody the radiator guard plate to hold it in place. We're gonna take this here alternator. I got a whole nother bracket kit. It's gonna be right here on this side. So the only thing that'll be sitting up is the intake, and all that'll be moved over. I'm running power steering as well. The factory Gbody lines hooked up to everything, hooked up to it. Now, I think in the last video I told y'all we're running the short bed motor mounts. So it raised the motor up about that much to clear the truck oil pan, because they say the truck oil pan won't clear in the Gbody. So it cleared, it raised it up that much, so we're gonna put some things in there to stiffen it up a little bit. But for the most part, we are almost there, guys. We're almost there. Slowly but surely, we should be cranking and running. We should be cranking and running. Brown Steel 2.0, man. Just the content car, man. I'm very appreciative of you guys following the build. I know a lot of guys want to do They say you can't do the LS swap on a budget. You can, just depends on how budgeted you want to be. Once we get everything up and running and finalized, we're gonna go over price on everything from front to back, including the car, labor. We'll do a price video with the labor and without the labor. See where it goes, man. But yeah, like I said, it's just a check-in video. So it's Stock on 9. See y'all on the next album. Peace.